We have an exciting update to Plan Designer, new additions to keyboard shortcuts and Canvas apps, and we need your help with user-defined functions in Canvas apps. Let's dive into the details in this month's edition of Power Apps Pulse. Welcome back to the Power Apps Pulse, where we highlight those quality of life improvements for your maker experience. Let's start with the Plan Designer. You can now share your plan with stakeholders by exporting it from within the designer. From the command bar, select the share icon, and the document side of the plan is exported as a PDF and saved directly to your machine. You can view the PDF and then share the file with stakeholders. Let's next take a look at new keyboard shortcuts for Canvas apps. Previously, when you hit the Enter key on your keyboard for a suggestion in a formula of a property, it would not add a new line, which is not quite the expected user experience. We listened to your feedback, and now there's an enhanced formula bar shortcut setting that can be turned on under Power App Settings. When this is turned on, now when you hit Enter for a suggestion in a formula of a property, it will select the suggestion and create a new line. Otherwise, if you select the keys of Shift and Enter, a new line in the formula will appear without keeping the suggestion. Lastly, enhanced components for Canvas apps is now generally available, and user-defined functions is in preview, but not for long. We need your help in providing feedback through the Community Experiences Features forum to let us know how intuitive is the syntax and any other feedback for user-defined functions before it moves to become generally available. As a recap, let's dive into a simple example of what user-defined functions are in Canvas apps. I have a custom component where I want to thank the user by their name. This custom component will be added to the success screen. I'll define my own function to use in my custom component, and I can reuse this function outside of my custom component for any other controls. I'll head to Apps and select Formulas. I'll give my function a name. Next, I'll provide an input parameter and define the data type as text. Then, I'll next define the output data type for my input parameter as text. I'll now define what this output parameter will return as the value using a formula. I want it to be a string that thanks the user, so I'll use the string interpolation method to concatenate the word thanks with the user's name. The last part of my formula is referencing the input parameter, which will provide in a text control. Lastly, I'll enter a semicolon. I've now created a custom function that I can invoke anywhere in the app. Now I'll head to Components in Tree View and update my text control to invoke my user-defined function. In the text property, I'll reference the custom function and bind the input parameter to the user's full name. So now my user-defined function is invoked as it's displaying the output value using the formula that concatenates the word thanks with the user's name. So please provide us feedback through the Community Experiences Features forum. The link to the forum is in the description of this video down below. That's it for this month's edition of Power Apps Pulse. Comment below of which improvement will make a difference to your maker experience. See you in the next one. Bye!